But before we wrap up our show, we want to help the listeners better understand the types of dudes they are. We're going to do this by classifying some of your favorite celebrities: stud, freak, whiz, dog, and dude's dude. Celebrity dudes. Let's go through it. The list.
All right, let's do it.
Adam Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler, he's a dude's dude. I mean, the guy's playing basketball. He has all his friends in all his movies. I mean, he has his own production with all his friends as well. I mean, the guy's a dude's dude. I just feel like that's an easy one.
He is. I mean, I've hung out with him a few times, and he's like just a fucking good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dude's dude. Like the guy he plays in the movies is really who he is.
And he's a good dude as well, because he brings out the best of dudes while us dudes are watching his films, watching him act, watching 100%. Him perform. It brings the best out of you. It's like, man, I want to be like this guy.
And
this guy's funny.
He takes care of all his dudes.
He does. He takes care of them all.
Like all his other comedian, like he takes care of his dudes.
He's all about that.
He's dude's
all
dude.
about that. He's a dude's dude, and he's one of the best dudes as well.
Yeah. What about Shane Gillis?
Shane Gillis.
He's in the dude's dude category as well to me.
Yes, I feel like he is. It's a guy that you would just go out and just pound a whole 30-pack with.
For sure.
Keystone Lights that I used to buy in college. That's why I was able to afford those 30-packs, because I was buying Keystone Lights, by the way.
Yeah.
There was like $9.99 for a 30-pack.
Yeah, he would drink every Keystone with you.
Yeah, he would, and you'd be on your like second one, and it'd be like, what happened to the 30-pack? And he'd be like, oh.
Yeah. I've done that. We hung out at the Cellar once, and he was such a cool dude. We talked ball, we talked shop for hours. What's his new show name called? Tires on Netflix is killing it, and I love that story.
Great.
His story about that is where he self-made it himself, and then he sold it to Netflix. Like, he believed in his own product, which very entrepreneurial. I liked it.
Another dude. Dude's on dude. Another dude's dude.
What about Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, I mean, I would say, she's a whiz in a way, because to come up, to memorize all those songs.
Revolutionary.
To write your own songs, to memorize them, to perform them. I mean, you got to be smart. You got to be on top of your game. She's also a stud.
She's a stud.
I mean, to perform that many, concerts all over the world, week in, week out, 3 shows in 3 days at Gillette Stadium, you got to be a stud.
Dude, I just keep on hearing about how many billions all hers like, does she just tour year round? I mean, she's doing Europe tours. She's doing these, like, she's a stud, but she is a whiz. I think, what do you think, whiz?
I think whiz. She's a whiz.
What's Snoop?
Snoop Dogg? Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Easy. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, you're right.
He's a fucking dog.
Snoop double OG Dogg. You want to know what was really cool? Like, really, really cool is that Snoop Dogg sent me a package. Like, he saw that I had a dog, and his name's Ralphie. He's a French bulldog, and he's like the coolest French bulldog ever. He was actually here. He played with your dog for a while. They were best friends. We didn't even see him. Yeah. Usually my dog has to be by my side, and like, what am I doing 24/7?
Rocky and Ralphie fucking running around.
Rocky and Ralphie. That should be a show.
R&R.
They were running out back, and they didn't even care about us. It was the first time, Ralphie never even cared about me. I was like, wow, this is so cool, actually. He has a best friend.
Just 2 dudes running around being dudes out there.
Dudes being dudes, just running around, dog dudes. But Snoop Dogg, he sent a package to Ralphie, and it was an outfit that you put on your dog, and it was Ralphie smoking a J. It was the coolest outfit I've ever seen in my life. And then I sent it to Snoop Dogg in a DM, because I DM'd Snoop Dogg before, one at a time. Yeah. He answered, so I was like, oh, maybe he'll answer this one. And he answered within 15 minutes. It was like, yo, bro, that is dope. And he sent back a video about it, and it was just such a cool moment. And he's just a dog, man. He's a great person as well. He's a dude's dude for sure, but obviously he's a dog. Obviously he's a dog. But that was one of the coolest stories ever, is when he sent my dog a package.
we got a relationship. We probably became close to him because he used to do our Super Bowl parties, and he was just always a cool ass dude, man. But you can tell, like, in his profession, like he talks like a poet. Like whenever he talks, like he can make like it sound like he's writing a poem right there, like with like Edelman, you so fresh. Like I'm like, what the? I want to crip walk this shit. What he's saying right now, it's crazy. So he's a dog. He's a dog.
He is, man. He is. He's a dog.
What about Matthew McConaughey?
Well, first off, shout out to Matthew McConaughey. I'm actually currently reading his book, Green Lights. I started it a year ago. It's about 280 pages, and I was on a roll. I'm actually at page 154.
Let's go.
I thought I was going to finish the book, and then all of a sudden, I put it away, and then I hit the road again, and I didn't read again for like another 3 months, and then 3 months later, I'm like, oh shit, I still got the book in my backpack. I whip it out, and I start reading again. It's one of the best books I've ever half finished so far. I mean, I haven't really finished that many books, but whenever I have downtime, I'm on the road, and I'm bored, I whip it out, man. And he has unbelievable stories, how he made it, how he first started, how he got his opportunity, and just being an absolute dude and dog in that movie, Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
All right. Why do I love high school girls? Because as I get older, they stay the same age. Yeah. And let me tell you, I never even seen the movie. Read that part in the book. Freaking, I'm on a flight, see Dazed and Confused on the flight. What do? Whoop, Dazed and Confused. And the part exactly how he described it in the book exactly happened in the movie. And I was like, this guy is the man.
He's a stud.
He's a stud.
He's just a stud.
He is. Big Texas Longhorn fan. Loves the game of football.
Loves football.
Yes.
He just seems like, I mean, he hits a lot of these, but also like he got an Oscar, right? He got an Oscar for that, which one was it? Yeah, the Dallas Buyers Club. About AIDS, the AIDS guy.
And what makes him...
He's got range because he could play like the Lincoln lawyer. He could play like True Detective. He could play, a guy with AIDS. He could play with like the funny laid back dude on Dazed and Confused. Like he's got fucking range. This guy's he's a stud.
Have a lot of range.
He's a stud. He's a stud.
You got to read his book. I'm telling you, Julian. It's a great freaking book. It's so freaking good. I'm only halfway finished, and I'm loving it. I always talk about it to everyone. I got to finish his book. I will eventually.
I know. You just motivated me now. I got to start fucking reading. God, Rob.
Well,
Rob, I'm telling you, since we started doing this show, I'm like, man, the way Rob makes me want to be a better human.
What, hey, only half read a book in over 2 years?
Still,
it's better than not reading at all. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I love Matthew McConaughey. We need him on the show one time.
I know. I have his audio. I bought his audiobook. I was listening to it too. I can't read. I get tired when I read.
Well, that's why they say read before bed.
Then I'll just go to sleep in a REM.
Just 20 minutes before bed. I'm going to read tonight now. I'm going to read tonight. I'm going
to read children's books to my daughter.
I'm going to read a couple more pages in the Green Lights.
All right.
I love children's books. You want to know why? They got a lot of pictures, Jules. A lot of pictures.
Same here, Rob.
A lot of pictures. I'm good at pictures. I'm good at visualization.
Same. That's why I listen to them. I listen to books.
That's why I was terrible in meetings, but I was so great in walkthroughs.
You put them through it? Everyone learns a little differently.
They do.
And that's been another episode of Dudes with Dudes. We talk about our dudes, how they learn, how we learn, their favorite dudes, our favorite dudes, and it's not just dudes, it's all dudes.
And these dudes, kind of turned me up, man. We just had a great episode. We had Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback playing in the NFL currently. Tom Brady, our favorite teammate of all times. Also the best quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Easy.
And another legend, Fred Warner, who is currently in the middle of his career, one of the most athletic linebackers of all time. Just
stud.
An absolute stud. So what a show we had, Julian. Thank you for letting me be here today, because without you, I would not be here.
Well, it's your nut house too, dog.
Yeah,
my nut house, me nut house, Sue nut house.
Yeah, but
what can we do to be better next episode?
Probably nothing. We were just so good. Maybe we could read more books, so like our vocabulary is better. our imaginations better. Reading helps you, you know, expand your
brain.
Expand your
Thoughts.
Thank you. You're finishing my sentences.
That's what.
So
dude,
you can think for me. That's how much you know me.
I know him pretty goddamn well. And you know what I also know? I also know you guys need to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Comment a dude you want us to do.
Rate and review.
Remember to follow Dudes on Dudes on YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, and Snapchat.
We will see you all next week.
Let's go.
Woo!
That was a good
Dudes on
app.
Dudes.
That was a good app.